Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode, I'm just going to give you a quick market update. So before I get into this video, just want to make it clear, whatever I say should not be considered financial advice, and I'd advise you to do your own research before you buy any cryptocurrency. So we got great news yesterday for the crypto space. Donald Trump was announced the 47th President of the United States. So we did see this textbook breakout of this channel here. So we did see a breakout, just tickled all-time highs. Then it came back to test this trend line. So with the news of Trump becoming the next president of the United States, we did see some crazy price action yesterday. So currently, Bitcoin is now sitting just over 75,000. And I'm sure a lot of you sitting down feeling FOMO. Maybe a lot of people are thinking, should I get in now or should I wait? So in my opinion, I would wait. We might see a pullback tomorrow because we have the FOMC meeting. Jerome Powell will drop the interest rates another 25 basis points. In my opinion, we might see a flush of the late longs. Price action may come down to test maybe 69,000 again. I like 69,000 because that was the previous all-time high of the last bull run. So I would like that level to hold. But just keep into consideration the previous time when we broke out of the previous all-time high back in 2020, we did see a crazy run. Now we did get pullbacks along the way, but sometimes once Bitcoin gets going, it does not like to stop. But right now we can see that Bitcoin is in price discovery. A lot of people then are wondering where are the next targets of interest. So what I like to do is just look at round numbers. So like I think 80K would be a perfect round number. So in my opinion, I do believe that you might see some selling at 80K, 90K, and eventually making the 100K level. Also, what you can do is fuse fib extensions. So what you do is you find previous swings, so swing highs and swing lows. So we'll go from this swing low to this swing high, back down to this swing low here. And what I find interesting with this is you can see this one here, this level is nearly at the 100K level. Also, you have this one here is also at the 80K level. So I like the fact that these are lining up with round numbers. So definitely take these into consideration. We are seeing plenty of FOMO with the ETFs. So I'll go over that later on in the video. So in my previous video, I did draw this trend line in the total tree market cap. So this is covering all the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it was breaking trend, but with the news yesterday of Donald Trump coming into power, we did see some crazy price action out of the altcoins. Now, I did draw this trend line, and I do suspect that we will break out over the next few days because we know that Donald Trump is very, very bullish for the altcoins. So I did find this interesting as well today. So we do see the DXY pumping. Now, usually the DXY works in an inverse correlation to Bitcoin and risk assets. So usually when the US dollar index is pumping, that means money is leaving risk assets going into the dollar. But the reason for the DXY to be pumping today is the EU and China, their stock market is doing well today as they now believe that they will see tariffs from Trump once he gets into power. But just going back to the Bitcoin price, you have to understand Trump won't get into power until the 20th of January. So we have roughly about 2.5 months before he gets into power. But I do believe that it's going to be very, very bullish for the next couple of months moving into 2025. Also, I found very, very interesting is the Bitcoin dominance. And you could see over the last hour in this big, huge red candle here. If you did watch my previous video, I did make the argument that the day we get the results of the new president of the United States may be the top for Bitcoin dominance, especially if it was Trump, because we know Trump is very, very bullish for the altcoins. So I do suspect that maybe this is the top. So obviously, you know that the Bitcoin dominance is also inversely correlated to the altcoins. So as this comes down, that means there's more money going into the altcoins as opposed to going into Bitcoin. Okay, so next up we have breaking. So the Dow and the S&P 500, NASDAQ, all soar to record all-time highs. The US stocks rally after Trump wins the election. So we see the US stock market doing extremely well today. So they're liking the news of Donald Trump being the next president. Okay, so like I said at the start of the video, we do have the FOMC meeting tomorrow. So the FOMC is widely expected to announce another 25 basis point rate cut tomorrow, with Fed funds futures pricing in a 99.2% likelihood of this move. So we also seen a video last week of an interview of Larry Fink, and he also is suggesting that we will see a 25 basis point cut. But in my opinion, the jobs data is not coming in good at the moment. We did see the non-farm payrolls issue a really bad reading last week. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see another 50 basis point cut. But again, if the Federal Reserve do that, that may spook the market. So just be cognizant of that also. So just in Coinbase app ranking soars by 200 spots in just one day. So it's now sitting at 155 as opposed to 355. So retail is coming back storming. So this is obviously great to see, especially for our altcoin bags. So once we see more retail coming in, that's just going to induce more liquidity into the crypto space. So if you also just check Google Trends and just type in Bitcoin, you can see it is starting to spike up a little bit. So this is obviously very good. And I do suspect that this trend will continue as we move into 2025. So as we see Bitcoin making all-time highs, that means that everyone is in profit. So once someone is in profit, they like to tell their friends, their work colleagues, their family members, and this is just causes a ripple effect, a kind of a game theory, and then more and more people will get interested into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So I did see Senator Loomis, we are going to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So we are aware that Trump has stated in the past that if he gets into power, that he will make a strategic Bitcoin reserve and he will use it to help pay off the national debt. Now, if this happens, it will just be absolutely insane for Bitcoin's price, and let's hope it happens. Just in, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF trades at a record 1 billion volume in the first 20 minutes of trading. So this was absolutely insane today. So imagine just the first 20 minutes of its trading, it recorded $1 billion in volume. So as you can see from the Bitcoin inflows, you can see that today already there's 691 million, and BlackRock has yet to update its figure. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see over $1 billion coming into the ETF inflows for Bitcoin. So there you have it, folks. That is just your quick update. Just trade with caution. I wouldn't be surprised if we see just a slight pullback tomorrow just to wipe out the late longs. But definitely position yourself in some good altcoins, as I do think that they will start to perform, especially that we see the Bitcoin dominance starting to roll over. Okay, guys, so I have plenty of videos coming your way. So if you got value of this one, please go down, smash the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.